This tutorial shows the use of the dlmread and dlmwrite functions. The dlmread function reads a file and returns the data to an array. The dlmwrite function writes the data to a file with a delimiter to separate the data. The notepad file shown is a comma-delimited file. The first column contains the miles traveled and the second column contains the gallons of fuel used. The file mileage text is a comma-delimited file where the data is separated by commas. The function dlmread is used to read the data from the given file mileage.txt. The first input into the dlmread function is the file name mileage.txt. The second input into the dlmread function, a comma in this example, specifies the delimiter used in the file. The variable mileage is the variable that the data is stored in as it is read from the file mileage.txt. The result of the dlmread function shows that the data from the file mileage.txt is stored into the variable mileage. Next, the first column of the variable mileage is stored in the variable miles. The second column of the variable mileage is stored into the variable fuel. The following arithmetic operation is performed to compute the miles per gallon, which is stored in the variable mpg. The function dlmwrite is then used to write the data to a new file. The first input into the dlmwrite function specifies the name of the file the data will be stored in. The second input into the dlmwrite function specifies the data being written. Note that this is concatenated to a 2D array format. The third input into the dlmwrite function specifies the delimiter to be used in the newly created file. The result of the dlmwrite function creates a file mileage2.txt as shown that contains the data from the variables miles, fuels, and mpg. Notice that the data is separated by commas as specified. The next dlmwrite function example is similar to this example except for a change in the delimiter specified. The input /t specifies the delimiter to be a tab. The result creates a file with a tab to separate the data as shown. Thank you for using MATLAB Marina.